industry. How did this journey start with you?
Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna tell you like a very long story about my life story, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. So obviously I'm Asian and I have very traditionally Asian parents. So there was like no fun, do homework, don't go out, don't go see your friends, just go to school, come back, do your homework. But I always been very interested in games. I think everyone, as a kid, really like video games, especially millennials at least know the whole video game and computer came out around when we're starting to get into our teenage years. So I played obviously a lot of like The Sims 2. There were those like classic games that you had on your computer and like a CD disc. But I think it really became like thing I really wanted to work with when I was around like early 20s. I started playing games and I realized like I really find this medium very interesting. As a child, I used to read a lot of books like excessively to the point that the librarians knew that I was coming in and they're like, "Oh, it's you again. How many books are you gonna read this time?" But I found books and games to be very similar in the ways that it can convey a story, characters. It just happens to be portrayed in a different way. So that kind of already spoke to me in that way that I really wanted to be able to experience